Hi and welcome to Predict the Score, the channel where 5 football fans see if it's possible to predict the outcome of every game in the Premier League season. This week's games, is this the dirtiest derby in Premier League history? Yes, we are back from the international break and we are going to be looking at our predictions for the Premier League games coming up this weekend, match day 9. But first of all, let's go over how we did last week. We are getting worse.
What a good week was it?
We've got 4 out of 10 games this week. We'll go over those. I'll put the league up on the table, see how we're doing. Philliano, you actually did one of your best weeks.
I know, it was all right. I did all right.
You had 2 correct results. You got Brentford losing to Manchester United, and Chelsea beat Burnley. Hey! Stato, who normally stands in that gap there, he got a correct result for Everton, who beat Bournemouth. Mr. Lover, unfortunately got nothing.
All week.
Fulham, Sheffield and West Ham, Newcastle. Dave, Keano, Deano, BOSH, back from the darts. Good to see you, Dave. You got a correct result for the Palace Forest draw.
Yeah.
Which, you took a point. You wanted a point, you got a point. You wanted a point, you got a point this week.
Yeah.
You got the point you wanted out of that, yeah. And me, again, I've got nothing. Liverpool and City both failing to win. What a shame.
I know.
Absolute shame that was. After all that, of course, you can see there, it still leaves Stato on top spot. The rest of the table's anybody's, really.
Yeah.
To be honest, Phil, you've got the most correct results out of all of us.
Well,
If you get a correct score, you could be second. You could be there. You could
one
be,
game, isn't it?
You could be second.
It is indeed.
You could actually be second in the
It'll
league.
come.
Right. So before we get on to this week's games, just remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. Give us your comments. We've had a bit of an influx in subscribers in the last few weeks. I just want to say thank you to everybody that subscribed. It's fantastic. We love it. Just give us more comments. We really do enjoy those. Right, Philliano.
Right.
You've got Bournemouth Wolves, Newcastle Palace.
I mean, yeah. So the second game you think is a banker. First game's a bit Bournemouth Wolves. It's a bit, yeah. No offence to the Bournemouth Wolves fans.
But Bournemouth haven't won a game yet this year.
No. So, believe it or not, only played each other 6 times, believe it or not, which is quite low. Wolves only winning 3 times, Bournemouth only winning the once with 2 draws. Going by the recent form, now I know, Bournemouth are really struggling on this season. Really struggling. Wolves are on a high. I'm going for Bournemouth 0, Wolves 1.
Ooh.
I think Wolves might just nick it.
Yeah, I think they will. They've got confidence, haven't they, at the moment?
That's
full of confidence.
The only reason why I think they'll nick it. Confidence.
Confidence.
Next game, Newcastle.
Newcastle Palace.
This will be the 25th game played between them. Newcastle being the dominant side.
Yeah.
With the 11 wins, 6 of them being at the Fortress St James's Park, and 5 wins away.
Mm-hmm. They don't travel, do they, Newcastle, very well?
They don't travel well.
It's a long old way, isn't it? So that's a long old way for them to go anywhere now.
But, believe it or not, the last 2 games is finished 0-0.
Mm.
But I can't see that happening this time. Going by, obviously, Newcastle,
not at
recent
St James's
form, 3-0. So Newcastle 3, Palace 0. I think.
I'd go with that. They're on fire.
Yeah, Palace didn't look all that well against Forest, There's a free kick goal and...
They didn't.
Yeah.
Obviously, Newcastle being at home, I just think.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, big man Stato, he's got the Merseyside derby, Liverpool, Everton and Brentford, Burnley. So we'll give you his statement here. Right, he's got Liverpool, Everton, which is the early kick-off on Saturday. Now, this is from Stato. We know what Stato's like for his figures. He is predicting a red card for this Merseyside derby.
Yeah.
It is the dirtiest derby fixture in the whole of the Premier League. Over their Premier League derby history, they've got a whopping 22 red cards and 261 yellows from their 62 games, which is massive. I mean, I was looking at some of the figures. There was one game in the early mid-2000s where they had 12 yellow cards and 3 red cards in a match. Wow. It's mad. They don't like each other. He's nice and simple on this one. He's got the attacking talent alone will see Liverpool get all 3 points. And it will keep them in the title mix because they're currently 4th. There's only about 3 points in it for the top of the table. It's a real mix up there. He's gone for a nice simple Liverpool 3, Everton 1 on that one. His next game is not so fiery. Brentford Burnley. Both teams have had struggling starts in their first 8 matches of the season, and they've only won 1 each. And they've only played each other 32 times in their entire history since the 30s when they started. Burnley winning the head-to-head by 4, and they've only played 6 times this century, and Burnley got the upper hand in that, with Brentford last winning 2 seasons ago. I would say Brentford are the slight favourites, but I think Burnley will grind out a draw. But to get a draw, Burnley need to tighten up in their defence, and he's gone for Brentford 1, Burnley 1. Nice and simple. That's a nice simple one for him. Yep. So that comes on to Mr. Lover. You have got Man City Brighton.
Well, no.
Now you see, a few weeks ago you'd have said that was match of the game of the week.
It would have been game of the week, but I think both teams have.
Yeah, it's
a bit under par, aren't they?
Are we seeing the curse of Europe now?
Yeah,
I think so.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Especially, I think with Brighton we are.
With Brighton we will. I think you. Yeah.
We're certainly seeing that curse of Europe now.
I've looked at the head-to-heads in this game though. Man City at home against Brighton. It's staggering stat. For me, it's a home win all day. 3-1.
Okay.
For that one.
Yeah, and then you've got your team, which is
Villa
versus West Ham, which is clash of the Claret and Blues.
It is. What can you say about West Ham at the moment? Playing well.
They are playing well. Well, you're both playing well.
Yeah. The head-to-heads, we haven't beat them since 2015.
Ooh,
was the last time we beat West Ham. That's home or away.
Mind you, I know. No,
it's a bad stat. It's one of our bogey teams.
Yeah, no disrespect though. You were quite a middling team.
Yeah.
Unai Emery's come in and you've really come on, haven't you?
West Ham have hit another upgrade this year as well. So
they've ridden through the Moyes. They had that few years with the Moyes effect, and now it's come good.
They said there's a yo-yo effect, isn't it?
He's come good.
That's what we said with Moyes. He's very yo-yo, isn't he?
Yeah.
I've gone more with my heart than my head than this one. So I'm going to go Villa 2, West Ham 1.
Fair enough.
I've just got to go with my heart on it.
Yeah.
As you said the other day, our own record this year has been pretty good. So
True.
I'm going to go all 3 points.
Okay, Dave, Keano, Deano, get in, stay down. You've got your own team again.
Yes,
Forest, Luton, and you've got game of the week. You've got Chelsea versus Arsenal. That's got to be game of the week.
It's got to be game of the week.
Got to be.
Right, first game, I'm going to go for Forest versus Luton. This is the first time meeting in the Premier League, obviously, because Luton's there. 68 overall, with similar stats. Forest have drawn the last 2 games at home, but they haven't lost at the City ground for the last 6, so it's going well for them. This was the main reason that Forest stayed up last season, so I think this is a must-win for Forest.
Yeah.
If they want to build on last season, so I'm going for a 2-0 Forest win.
Yeah, no.
It's fair enough.
Fair enough.
Round,
Yeah.
And
Chelsea
Arsenal. This will be the 63rd meeting in the Prem for these 2 teams, with Arsenal just edging it. This could be a good game that both teams will be trying to win because they will both want to get in the top 4. So it could be massive for them because Chelsea, hitting that bit of form.
A bit of form.
And we've said that Arsenal haven't looked.
They haven't looked like the team from last year.
They're not convincing.
No, not for me.
So I think it'll be a close game. I was going to go for a draw, but I went against it in the end, and I've gone for a 2-1 win Chelsea.
Okay.
Nice.
If Chelsea get that'd be a great result.
That would be a great result for Chelsea at the moment. It really will.
Yeah.
Okay, on to mine. Right, I've got Sheffield United versus Manchester United. There's nothing mighty about this right now. That's the late game on Saturday. Right, last time these 2 met was at Old Trafford in 2021, and the Blades won 2-1. And that was the first time in 48 years they've done that. But that was the Ollies at the Wheel days, although I'm not sure it's much better at the moment. Sheffield are yet to win a game this season. Rock bottom of the league. Potentially they could rival Derby for the worst points tally of a Premier League season. We've got an injured, misfiring United team. I think it's going to be an awful game. I do. I think this is genuinely going to be. I think it's going to be an awful
I
game.
don't think there's a lot in it.
I think we're going to be last on match of the day with this one. It's going to be terrible. I've gone for Sheffield United 0, Manchester United 1.
Yeah.
We're going to sneak it.
Fair.
We're going to sneak it.
I think we'll sneak
Fernández,
it,
I think Fernández will get some. He's playing well for Portugal at the moment.
He's playing well for you lot at the moment.
He-
if you
he'll do
weren't Fernández, you'd be in trouble.
He'll do all right.
Yeah.
What's the odds of us all having our own team?
Yeah. I know. And then I've got Spurs Fulham, which is the Monday night game. All right, Fulham haven't won this fixture since 2013, and that was a 1-0 win, with the goals scored by a certain Mr. Berbatov, who came back to haunt his old team after being away at a certain, good Premier League team. Right, so Spurs, currently top of the league, don't appear to be missing Mr. Kane. And Fulham are in 12th, are struggling for goals, and they're definitely missing Mr. Mitrovic.
Yeah.
Definitely missing him. The goals that Fulham are scoring are coming mostly from midfield now. And do you know what? I see them dropping. I just see them dropping like a stone. If they don't get a striker in January, Fulham are going to drop. They are going to drop like a stone.
Yes.
So I've got a nice easy one here. I'm going Spurs 3, Fulham 0. Nice and easy, that one.
Yeah.
I think. Very nice and easy. Yes, so back to scores. Any other business? Anybody got anything else they want to add?
That's a little quiz for you.
Oh, we like
Did you
these.
see one question wonder?
Yes,
Did you like that?
we like that.
It's another career path. Nice and easy though. You should get this pretty soon.
Okay.
So, I have played for Anderlecht, Chelsea, West Brom on loan, Everton on loan,
Yeah, I know it.
Manchester United,
Yeah.
Inter Milan, Chelsea, Inter Milan on loan, Roma on loan.
Controversial player.
Yeah.
He's trying to get back to his old team and they won't let him because
Romelu Lukaku.
he's Lukaku.
Correct.
Lukaku,
Yes,
Nice easy
Lukaku.
one for you.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you get going back and forward.
When you
like,
said
yeah.
Chelsea back and then Chelsea
I
again.
got it at West Brom.
Yeah, well, we went to West
He
Brom.
did
He
well
was
for
at Man
West Brom,
United.
though, didn't he, really?
The thing is, Man United bulked him up, and it didn't work for him.
Didn't
He
work,
suddenly
no.
became too big and bulky. When he was a bit leaner, he was quicker. Right, so that it for this
Is that
week.
it?
That's it. Nice one.
Yeah,
Nice quick
and easy
one.
yeah.
So that's it for this week. Just remember again, please hit that subscribe button and like, and give us some comments. It's really, really good. Just let us know. Do you disagree? Do you agree? We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
So that's it then. So from this week, we'll see you after the weekend. Let's go!
Go.